Hey, what it do, y'all? It's your boy E2 Blue coming back at you again. And it's Tuesday. It's trade deadline. It was about an hour ago. It was a lot of trades happening at the last minute around the NFL. And just to name a few, I'm going to name those last because those are the ones that affect the Cowboys the most. But I will say that, first of all, let me just say the Packers traded Ty Montgomery. I can't say I didn't see that coming after the blunder that he had in the game. I mean, that was... And it's funny because he said that he didn't disobey the coaches or the special teams coach's order to not run the ball out of the end zone, and he did it anyway, and he kind of lost the game for his team, and it sucks, you know, when you're the scapegoat. And I guess, you know, the Packers were already a frustrated bunch anyway, so they were trying to make changes. So that was the start of it. So they ship him to the Ravens for the 2020 7th round pick. Ooh, the disrespect. I mean, that's like they literally traded him for a ham sandwich. They traded him for a ham sandwich. That's crazy. Like, I mean, a 2000, not even this coming draft, the year after that, 7th round pick. What? That's all he was worth to you, huh? You might as well just release him. That's crazy. I feel sorry for you, Ty, but not really, because you're still going to another team. You're going to play for a great organization, which is the Baltimore Ravens, and they definitely will be able to use you. I think they're going to use him kind of like how we use Tavon, where he could be a receiver 1 minute, he could be a web back, whatever they want to do. But because remember, Ty Montgomery started out as a receiver. The Broncos traded one of their longtime good receivers, Demaryius Thomas. They traded him to the Texans for a 2019 4th round pick. Wow. Now, Demaryius Thomas's numbers had dipped a little bit from the Broncos, but I never anticipated for them to just trade him like that. But it just seems like all these teams is like, oh, we're just gonna wait for the last minute, and we're just gonna do this now. We're gonna get rid of these players. We're gonna do what we need to do to try to make our team better for next year and the year after. Terrell Pryor was released last week by the Jets, so no trade there. He just literally just got picked up on a 1-year contract by the Buffalo Bills. You know, Buffalo Bills can use anybody right now because their quarterbacks are going in and out. They're interchanging their quarterbacks like transformers. They're just in and out with their guys. So the Jags trade their pass rusher, Dante Fowler, to the Rams for a 2019 3rd round pick and a 2020 5th round pick. So they get a 3rd round for this coming draft and then a 5th round for the next draft after that for a pass rusher right now. And the Rams are already still undefeated, and they out here balling, y'all. And I mean, they still boistering their team. Wow. The Seattle Seahawks cut veteran wide receiver Brandon Marshall. No surprise there. He's been flopping around different teams. He's been with the Jets, the Giants, the Seahawks. I mean, the Bears. I mean, he's been with every team. So I wouldn't be surprised the Cowboys took a look at him, just like, oh, you might be a little bit better than Deontay Thompson, so let's cut him and sign him. You know, hey, since we doing it, might as well go all out, right? Everybody else making moves. Let's do it. Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie retires after 11 seasons. I mean, it's a lot of frustration going on right now with these different teams. So, you know, a lot of these players are like, you know, for a player to just retire mid-season, your team has to be doing bad, and that locker room has to be toxic and things going on for you to just to hang up in the middle of the season. Normally they wait till the end of the season to do stuff like that, but, you know, shout out to his 11 seasons in the NFL. HaHa Clinton Dix. See, Now, these next two I'm about to say directly affect the Dallas Cowboys because they are two teams in our division that are acquiring quality players. So, the Packers, not only did they trade Ty Montgomery away, but they also traded HaHa Clinton-Dix to the Redskins for a 2019 4th-round pick. With that pick, the Redskins just helped their back end out tremendously with that because Clinton-Dix is a good DB. And I think that would definitely help the Redskins. But the problem is we got to play them again. And that only makes it harder for us to go against their defense. It's just something. It's almost like, well, I'll get to that in a second. So the Lions trade wide receiver Golden Tate to the Eagles for a 2019 3rd-round pick. God. Oh, my God. So, when we got Amari Cooper, the Eagles were trying to get him. So, obviously, they were looking for another wide receiver. But I'm confused a little bit. Because I thought that the Eagles had some decent firepower on their offense. They got Alshon Jeffrey. They have Zach Ertz as their tight end. They got Nelson Aguilar. They got some other key players too. So my whole thing is this. What else do you need? You got Jay Ajayi. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I guess they're being greedy. I guess they look at it like this. We ain't gonna, we see that the Cowboys snuck and took Amari Cooper up. So they were like they were playing chess and checkers or poke 'em or Texas Hold'em or something. They were like, I'm about to double this and I'm about to raise you one. Oh, you got Amari Cooper? All right, Golden Tate. I guess they must have been watching that Lions game when we played against Detroit when they saw that Golden Tate was burning us. And they was like, what way can we do this? Oh, let's go ahead and get that same guy from them and see if we can utilize this guy and further burn the Cowboys. So it's almost like the teams in the division was looking at the Cowboys like, okay, y'all making moves finally? All right, well, we're going to continue to make moves, and we're going to try to be even better than you guys. So, I don't know. I just look at that, and I'm just like, I just, when I see that, I feel like the Cowboys needed to make more moves, but it's too late now because the trade deadline was at 4 o'clock. And one thing you can do now is wait for somebody to get released, and that ain't going to happen. So much for that. So much for us trading for a tight end. I guess they're just going to go with the young guys. They don't want to mess with what they got going on right now with the young guys. They want them to continue to mature and get better. So, I mean, I guess I can understand that. But I don't know. Something's going to have to give, y'all, because I just wish that we would have got a safety somewhere. Like, I mean, I wish we would have got a Patrick Peterson. I would have gave up something for Patrick Peterson. I would have done that. But it is what it is. Now, that's what's going on around the league. And trade frenzy at the last minute. So, as for our Dallas Cowboys, I'm just going to look further and try to stay optimistic. I'll be looking out this week for some of the things that they're doing to get ready for this Titans game on Monday night. And I will definitely be doing more videos and stuff. I think I'm going to do a video on the offensive line and how that's going to be affected by Mark Colombo now being the offensive line coach, because again, things are going to change, and I just hope that it doesn't affect the players in a bad way. Hopefully they go back to the philosophy that they were doing before. But with that being said, y'all, like, share, comment. It's your boy E2 Blue, always keeping it real, and I will talk to y'all soon. Have a great day.